going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Shit Talking Time with your boy Growls and not me, who else? Back to do what we do best, talk shit. But for today, got some more great topics on the menu. Continuation to the whole Big Meech and Cuffy thing. It's a part two to the interview. Of course, y'all know he's calling from jail, so it's only like 15-minute phone call, so it's a bunch of pieces. We released the first half. I think it's like three parts to it. So this is the second part. Then we'll release the third part. Um, Also tapping in on some other viral topics. Somebody said that the paperwork was leaked out to, some of the artists on the ticket. So, they talk about who won show. Also tapping on this ASAP Rocky situation with that trial. And then the we gonna end it out with the funny shit with the Soulja Boy Marlon Wayans, man. It's hilarious, man. But as always, man, let's get into the content.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amaran Arena, February 13th.
Tell us what happened in Frank's hearing that really alerted you that Big Meech had a hand in this. What happened?
Well, CS1, Tammy Collins testified that she became a government informant to give the Meech's Slinger a time cut. And we said, whoa, you serious? So then she further testified that he was aware of the deal. Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Flannery was aware of the deal. Flannery just wanted to make sure that his name wasn't in any court documents.
So he that's some typical rat shit. I'm a rat and tell you everything you need to know. Just don't put me on blast.
Man, listen, man, this shit's simple, man. This shit ain't that complicated, man. This nigga called me in 2013, a nigga called me. Yo, bro, what up? Yo, check this out. I got some good people, man. Yo, I got to get off this joint. Holla at Tammy. Let's get it.
And so that's how it started. So
that's how it started, my nigga.
When you were, I talked to Blue earlier, and Blue said that when you came back in the day, when you came down, he gave you access to the Bentley, I believe it was. He said that when you were moving around, that you were moving around in part with Tammy in the attempt to kind of like sell the story. What was your relationship with Tammy as it relates to the BMF story and the life rights of Meech? What y'all was trying to do with that?
He introduced me to Tammy around 2009. My job was to procure a movie script. And so that's what we were working on. I told her that she needed to get his life rights and that I would get us a deal, which me and Louis Burrell did. Louis Burrell is an Oakland nigga who was MC Hammer's big brother.
Got you.
My nigga, we go way back. I fucked around with him on the music tip years and years ago. Good nigga, got Hollywood in a headlock. And so me and Tammy have been taking meetings in LA for years, starting back in 2009. So we had nothing to do with any drugs, anything. It was perfectly legal. As a matter of fact, all of it is documented in the case, in the paperwork.
Got you. So
let's get back to Blue in the blue Bentley Coupe.
Okay.
So when I come to town, I run into the homie, Lil Blue. I grab the car, and so I'm moving around. But before that, the nigga Meech sent another Mexican at me that was a government informant, confidential source. I didn't know that the nigga was bad, but when I meet him, he rubbed me the wrong way. You feel me?
Right.
And so I bag up both of them. But come 2018, when we get the discovery, I find out that he was an agent, and that a confidential source had introduced us to. Who introduced me to him? Nothing other than Big Meech. Nothing came out of that because he rubbed me the wrong way. He got to talking about who caused this, man. is it paid for? So it just rubbed me the wrong way. Right. I didn't think he was a police or anything. I didn't think he was a police, but he was just weird. You feel me?
Right. Asking weird
questions. Fast forward to 2018.
Got you.
Fast forward to 2018. That's in the DEA 6 reports that a confidential source introduced me to that confidential source. Who was the confidential source?
It can only be one person. The person who introduced you to him, and you know who introduced you to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question, Cuffy. Why do you think they're having such a hard time grasping or understanding or accepting the fact that Big Meech didn't want to do that motherfucking 30 years?
Listen, man, you have to understand this generation. You have to understand this generation. Most of these niggas, they got a mentality. He didn't tell on me. You feel me? You got niggas running around in every city now. This generation here running around with rats because they got a bag. You know, you feel me? I've lost 30-year partners. Some Detroit, because I ain't gonna say their name, you understand, who told me, yo, man, the homie was trying to get the Mexican. He wasn't aiming at you. I'm like, nigga, what? You telling me that the homie was trying to tell on the Mexican, and that's cool?
So what do you want to say to the people who are still the staunchest defenders of Meech, even in the face of all... No, back up for a second, bro. Let me just clear my head for a second. Why do you think Big Meech has not raised his voice to speak up for himself and to clear his own name? Why do you think he's using all these proxy niggas to come up and stand up and try to argue for him instead of standing up himself and answering this shit for himself?
Hey, dog, check this out, homie. This shit is indefensible. You feel me? This shit is indefensible, homie.
All right. I got
50
you.
feel the same way I feel. This nigga's an ungrateful nigga. You feel me?
Right.
So this shit is indefensible, homie.
Right. So how do you feel about people like Lil Meech and the Sosa guy, like trying to attack your family name and directly trying to go at your people, at your blood? How do you feel about that?
They trying to fight for their brand. They trying to savage this BMF shit, homie. Because this is how they make their living. This is how niggas is getting in the clubs still to this day. This how niggas fucking, you feel me? They trying to savage their brand, homie. And you don't have men anymore. So the silence only says complicity. You feel me?
Like, we know what's gonna happen with that.
Man, you think somebody sent Lil Baby the paperwork?
Man, come on, man.
Who you think sent that? Who did that?
I ain't even need you to tell me though. That's what I'm
Who
saying.
did that?
We know who did.
Probably was, you know,
Who
that
did
nigga,
that? Lil Baby that paper? You who the shit?
think it was the cash. I ain't gonna let that cool. What's happening?
Now I don't want you to be eating that right now when you look at that text message. Don't be.
Hold on, bro, my little weed though. Let me see what you got for me.
You see that date, right?
Told you. How hip am I though? How come you ain't even had to tell me that and I knew it? Like, come on, man.
February 3rd.
Come on, man. I got intuition. That's cool. Like,
always telling old people like Drake. Why you want to send Lil Baby?
You're not gonna look at Drake like that at the end of the day, though. I'm also calling that.
Bro, right,
just like I told you ASAP Rocky was gonna get off. Remember you said ASAP Rocky not gonna get off. I told you ASAP
no,
gonna get off.
Listen. I didn't know dude was that much of a clown. They didn't call him the stand.
I told you.
He on the stand. Nobody anticipated. I'm anticipating that playing victim up there. He arguing with the judge. He lied and said he never fired a firearm. They got the gun range. Not only at the gun range, but firing the same caliber of bullets, the shells that he went back and mysteriously found in the 740.
Bro.
So when I see, I'm like, oh yeah, this right here, he
a clown, bro. That is a clown. He's just that. Man, look, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let's just hope bro get off.
He trying to. He ain't got to answer the damn lawyer's questions or the prosecutor's questions.
I have not been there. Yeah, so that's okay. I'm not too sure. Okay. When you look at it right now, does that appear to be, from what you can tell, what does AWG mean?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
What does that mean? Does that mean something?
Mean oh.
Okay. What's that term from?
Objection.
Your Honor, I'm having screwed.
Do you know what that means?
No, I just know it's all. It's just,
Do you know what the letters mean?
I don't know. I could have my own way, but I'm not.
You don't know for sure?
No.
Your Honor,
Speculation.
There was a.
Now y'all heard Rocky in the background say "Don't say" like, out loud.
He said that in the court?
Yeah, he said that during while he was saying it.
Rocky's a dumbass, stupid ass.
Yeah, that.
He lucky they didn't hit with contempt.
Yeah, that was
that might have him up. Now that's kind of labeling you as a gang leader. And whatever it means, it ain't that serious.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. They call the in court in front of them.
They've been on his head.
They canceling Snoop, Nelly. What's your take on that with seeing?
I mean, Soulja Boy, he been canceled. He nobody cares, Soulja Boy. So Soulja Boy better go to get that check. Yeah, I don't think he had a hit since.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while. He don't care. You know, I think, and to be honest with you, I don't know if they knew it was an underwritten Trump event. That's what I'm gonna say. I've done things, and I've done things for Bitcoin, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't really know about Bitcoin like that, but Bitcoin is a huge platform.
Absolutely.
So I think they thought it was a Bitcoin event, and when they came to, find out it was a ball that was
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then it was too late to pull out. But that's why you got to check the fine print. You got to know who you're performing from. There was times that other artists, J-Lo and all these people performed some Russian oligarch, and it was on some toxic stuff, and they said, "Oh, let me back." But I know Snoop, and I know Snoop has always been a real one. And I know he's probably like, yo, 0 Fs. It was a Bitcoin event. Come out, make a statement. I'm not gonna allow for public skewering. We are divided enough.
Facts.
Yes, facts. We are divided enough, and at some point, we got to get out of our emotions and out of our feelings, and we got to get into unity. That is the only thing that's going to get us past or equal to where things are going.
For sure.
So get rid of all the toxic feelings by each other. Everybody come together, especially black and brown, and figure out what to do. Because doors are closing, but other opportunities are opening up.
In fact, now I really got some to say. You try to talk about me because you think I perform for the president. Meanwhile, nigga, you dressed up like a whole white on my mom with blonde wig, blonde hair. They probably put a on you. They probably tucked your dick for that move. On my mama, they probably tucked your dick for that move. They painted you white. And you got something to say about me because you think I perform for the president. I ain't even perform for that. I performed at a crypto event where y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. Compare them to getting a whole big bag to perform at a crypto event or dress up like a white. Which one you gonna do? Them made you dress up like a from head to toe. Them painted your legs white, your face white. Them gave you titties and ain't shit you can say to me. It ain't nothing. What the fuck you talking about? You talking to a nigga that pop went #1 on the billboards. I ain't never had to dress up like no white to get no bag, no clout, no clarity, no nothing. I did what I wanted to do. Fuck you talking about? All I had to do was dance and rap. You ain't never seen me dress up like a in my life. You never dress up like a white. Ain't nothing you could pay me. Ain't nothing you could give me. I get it out the mud. What the? You done lost touch with reality, partner. You dressed up like a hoe. You was a deep down in your heart and your soul. You was a white. You played that part too well, too good. I wouldn't even feel right with no skirt on.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
man.
show
Hope you
fucking
guys
movie
enjoyed them
set up.
clips as much as I did, man. Definitely informative, definitely hilarious. Um, first one I'm gonna touch on is like I said, the whole part two with the Cuffy thing. It's like I said in the last episode, why isn't anybody looking into the boy Miguel Suarez? I mean, right now he's like a ghost. No videos, no information, no nothing. But I mean, I'm not saying that Cuffy paperwork is incorrect or what he's saying is incorrect because it's in black and white, which we all know that's all that matters out here, black and white. So, I mean, I'm pretty convinced from, the argument that Cuffy has and the evidence that he's supporting. You know, the thing, my honest opinion is Big Meech just need to pay attention to some of these guys who have actually been able to quote unquote tell and then come out and still make money. Mm, I mean, Lil Woody, Takashi 6ix9ine, few other people was able to still, tell and then make good money. Um, this is the day and time where you live your truth. You don't lie. And Meech, I think that he's underestimating when he went to jail, social media wasn't as big where they can just grab this, grab that, get this person. Oh, tell this person I'll get them something if they come do this interview. It wasn't it's like it was. It wasn't so interactive like it is now. So for that reason, I would just own my mistake, take my lashings, and salvage my life. I am an older dude, so that's my best play. What I would say. I got a few other things I would recommend, but that's to each his own. As far as this whole little, next is the whole tear down tactics. Like I said, 50 Cent got a whole tear down army. Like a lot of when people say Whack 100 was one of the first people reporting on the Big Meat situation. Him and one of the other platforms that I watch. And I mean, a lot of people always know when the nigga double down, they right. I ain't never seen many people double down wrong, and he been going buck wild on this guy about this. As far as like leaking the text messages, a little baby and all that stuff, I mean, I guess that's just like personal hatred, or they just trying to kill his concert. Um, to me, myself, honestly, I would still need to know what type of person is he presenting. Is he Demetrius Flannery, the civilian, or is he portraying that ex kingpin, this, and that, woo wop? Somebody told me he was in a gang or something else and all this other shit. That's why I'm like, I don't know, man. But I wish he'd give a little more than a 30-second commercial because that wasn't, which y'all checked it out. But that commercial was not a response to anybody. That shit from Cuffy, that's what I need to hear from him. Breakdowns, situations, shit like that. Why you put this man in jail all these years after he did all that for you? He's supposed to be one of your homies. Uh, that I need to know. The next segment clips was about the ASAP Rocky situation, which is crazy. I just was telling my homeboy the other day, I never really reported on it because I truthfully didn't know it exists. I was asking people what happened to ASAP Rocky, didn't know nothing about it. Barely even knew the niggas had kids by Rihanna till they had the second child. I kind of like became an ASAP Ferg fan and just stayed there. So I wasn't never really listening to a lot of ASAP Rocky music. But just looking into the trial, watching, listening to them clips. I actually seen like 30 minutes of it on Law and Crime. Shout out to Law and Crime. But I seen a nice little clip on it as far as like how the dude was acting in court and how he was seeming like a liar. Then they trying to make it sound like the nigga went and got his own evidence or some shit. Like it's just a whole lot of weird shit that's going on with that case. And then you got people referring, telling ASAP Rocky not to testify on his own behalf, which was kind of strange to me, but they had their reasons on why they do what they do. I never been in a situation like that to know whether I should get up and testify for myself. But if I know I didn't do anything, I know that I can convince somebody I didn't do what I didn't do. So that's the whole weird thing that I really don't understand too much about it. So I'm gonna just keep watching. I mean, a lot of people saying he should beat it. These internet detectives are making charges look different. Keep referring to, oh, they could make him a gang. They can make him a gang. They speaking shit into existence. And as you heard in the video, his little outburst in court, that really didn't help the fact of the situation neither of them trying to, make shit look bad for them. So I really need to wonder what was that about. But last but not least, um, I was riding yesterday morning taking my kids to school, and I'm listening to something on the radio and come across this Marlon Wayne Soulja Boy beef. That's what made me, want to look into it because I know Drake will go at it with everybody who say his name, but Marlon Wayne's though, and the shit was hilarious, man. And then it's like being though that is Marlon, like it's more content because Marlon went back at him on Instagram, put up his suspect pictures and all the weird shit, and just like sending out little messages. But like I said, this shit is hilarious, man. Of course, we know Soulja Boy will act like he gangster with it, but at the end of the day, nigga, like let's be real, man. This is Marlon Wayans, and I feel like he can get goofy with you too if you would get goofy. So I don't know, man. Soulja Boy, I just take that shit as laughs because that's just like saying, nigga, if you ever had a roast, because when you're super famous, at some point in your life, you have a roast. You gonna be at the roast trying to fight everybody up there? You gonna be threatening everybody at your roast, nigga? Sit your goofy ass down, man. Sometimes niggas gotta realize, man, even certain people breathing your name is making you money. So shut the fuck up. If he said something out of his mouth that would have took some money out your pocket, my nigga, then I could have seen you getting like that. But he ain't say nothing about nothing that took no money out your pocket. You just be overreacting, young, and I don't know what the fuck me and that soda you be drinking, nigga. But yeah, you need to leave that shit alone. Yeah. That shit, you be tripping, man. You were a good kid, Soulja Boy. I don't know what happened to you, man. You're a crazy man, though, but you was a good kid, bro. And on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go. Always, if y'all didn't subscribe to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, share it so we can get it around. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one.